the ability to deliver in critical moments against Austin, New England. Timbers are going to lean heavily tonight once again on David DaCosta.
And the man with the bobblehead available on the bench.
His adaptability makes his role even that much more vital for defensive duties and now being a key component in transition moments. Possession in tight spaces, discipline vital tonight for Buka.
Oh, it's buzzing in here. It's all about Evander, and this is Major League Soccer gold. To have a matchup where you don't have to talk about a rivalry, where you don't have to talk about a big superstar player, even though Evander is one. It is about a guy who used to play here. David DaCosta a little bit off the boil in the last couple games. After a great start to Leagues Cup play, under the feet of Evander. On the scoring ledger, Kevin Denke.
With no immediate pressure, great little turn, pivot, and he's got Portland Timbers on their heels defensively. He's waiting for someone to commit. Once he does, he plays the ball. And this motion from Evander is worthy of another assist. A deft little dummy, understanding Kevin Denke is off his back shoulder. Exquisite first touch, power, placement, accuracy, nothing Maxime Crepeau can do. Great start for FC Cincinnati.
Big games for Lasser as he wants to remain in that starting 11. It will be DaCosta who chips it up. In for Mosqueda. And Sermon was held off just enough.
Poor defending, great ball back across the top of the six.
That would be Evander. Excellent turn here. The shot is in! It took a big deflection, but from the middle channel, Buka's made it 2-zip.
We talked about the goal that was built on Buka. That was the dummy from Evander to find Denke. This time Evander finds Buka inside outside.
And beautiful tifo lost against Charlotte. They're hoping year 10 ends with an MLS Cup, or at the very least an MLS Cup final. Evander! Oh, yes! Evander says, can you hear me now?
Every single time, Max, that he has touched the ball. But watch the way Miazga steps. It's a hopeful ball, not good enough. Then he finds Evander. Instead of taking that first touch, he actually pirouettes. That forces the defender even deeper. From that distance, he curls the ball in the upper right-hand corner.
He is respected here. Didn't know about the reception, thought it was going to be positive. It hasn't been, but Evander doesn't care. He is laughing all the way. Kelsy, big cut, and back!
He's got multiple bodies hitting the deck. Cut back on Buka. Then, on Engel. I think they've already made a slight adjustment, which was more 4-4-1-1.
Anthony! Celentano. Mosqueda. 14 start for Crepeau.
Yeah, but if you ask me, Max, who's the better goalkeeper, I'm not sure. I mean, honestly, both goalkeepers have shown at times they're worthy of being the number one, and at times both worthy of losing the position.
Kelsy onto Anthony. Kelsy! Anthony! Offside. XG for Cincinnati is Echenike, who's come close to scoring in his own right, plays one out for Denke. Excellent turn. Echenike wide open, back to Denke. He goes near post, and that was on its way in before Crepeau parried it wide.
For Pat Noonan was how long could he last? And the idea was to go the first 45 minutes and then see where he was at halftime. Indication starting the second half, and almost gets his second.
A light smattering of booze for Evander before the corner kick. Evander for Haglund. It falls inside, and it almost snuck into that post via Engel. Lassiter off the chest, fires it in, and Celentano had to get a piece of it.
Changes coming in for the Portland Timbers. Christian Paredes is going to replace Joao Ortiz. Ari Lassiter Less preferred right foot, maybe a touch, maybe a fingertip from Celentano.
Grab by Paredes. Mosquera. Portland had some nice moments, but they got to have that final touch. Lassiter!
That's a really good push from Celentano, but out. Build up down this right-hand side, finds Ariel Lassiter, heavy deflection. You see, he just volleyballs that one out of pressure and allows DeAndre Yedlin to get across the body of Anthony. Great goalkeeping. That is a tricky one, especially on this artificial surface.
Now would be a good time for Portland. Mosquera, Lassiter. In towards Anthony. Hagelin makes the play. DaCosta goes down. Penalty!
In moments like this, Jimenez, as he comes through, does he get the ball first? That'll be
Kelsy!
Before clattering into Mosquera, referee in real time says no.
Cincinnati at the other end, it's Engel. Mboumadem. Evander. Kamara! Off the underbelly of the crossbar. That is a little more clear for our interpretation, which is very helpful. As Kamara's had two good chances, looking for a third. Plays that flat, wide open, Buka! Great post, stones him!
Third big save from Maxime Crepeau in this second half, Max Bretos.
Pulled back by Mosquera. Escapes Evander. Mora! Kelsy! Anthony!
Anthony to level this scoreline. Great stuff from Mosquera. Gets away from Evander. As the ball comes in, quick little combination from Mora. Blocked shot once again, and as it scoots out, he's got happy feet on hot coals because he knows he's missed that opportunity to pick out that upper left-hand corner of Roman Celentano.
Numbers in Portland. Adebe. There is the final whistle, and Cincinnati survive. The Road Warriors, the champions of the West, the kings of the one-goal game, come to Portland and get the 3 points.